Have you ever wondered what makes the book of Mark stand out in the New Testament? Let's dive into a comprehensive exploration of this theological and educational treasure, uncovering its unique themes and the profound connections it holds. The book of Mark is a fast-paced, action-packed account of Jesus' ministry. It's the shortest of the four Gospels, but it's certainly not short on detail. Mark's narrative is like a highlight reel of Jesus' most impactful moments, with a sense of urgency that propels the reader forward. But who was behind this vivid portrayal of Christ's life? The Bible records more about Mark than any other gospel writer except for John. Mark, also known as John Mark, is a figure who appears in the Acts of the Apostles. His mother's home was a hub for the early church in Jerusalem, and it's where Peter found refuge. Mark's journey wasn't always smooth. He departed early from a missionary trip with Paul and Barnabas, yet he later became invaluable to Paul, as mentioned in 2 Timothy 4:11. Most significantly, Mark had a close relationship with Peter, who likely provided the first-hand accounts that shaped the gospel. Some scholars even suggest that the Last Supper took place in Mark's home, and that Mark himself was the young man at Gethsemane, as described in Mark 14:51-52. The absence of commentary on the destruction of the temple in AD 70 suggests that Mark penned his gospel before this event. The Roman influence within the text, as opposed to the Jewish focus seen in Matthew, implies that Mark was likely in Rome, documenting Peter's recollections before the apostles' death around AD 64-68. The estimated time of composition is between AD 57 and AD 59. Mark's gospel is essential because it presents Jesus as the ultimate servant, a theme encapsulated in Mark 10:45. The frequent use of the word immediately underscores the urgency of Jesus' mission. Mark's account is filled with miracles, emphasizing Jesus' divine power and compassion, and leading us to the pivotal moments of the cross and resurrection. While Matthew shows us Jesus the King, Mark reveals Jesus the servant. His life and miracles served a greater purpose, culminating in his sacrificial death and triumphant resurrection. Through faith in these acts, we find redemption. Jesus' example teaches us the essence of servanthood, putting others before ourselves. Mark repeatedly depicts Jesus preparing his disciples for his ultimate sacrifice, yet they often miss the point, preoccupied with their own concerns. This mirrors our own struggles with self-centeredness when called to serve others. Are you ready to step out of self-absorption and into a life of service, following the footsteps of Jesus? The book of Mark doesn't just tell a story, it challenges us to transform our lives. Let's embrace this call to action, serving with love and humility just as Jesus did.